This is not a child's letter. It is a hurt.
Monica Bellucci, thank you so much. It's an absolute privilege to welcome you in New York City. Maria Callas was a wonderful artist, and her intimate letters were not meant initially to be public. How do you feel to publicly perform such intimate documents?
But I get into this project in the most humble way possible. And we reveal our private life, but in a very respectful way. And Tom Volf, the director, made a beautiful documentary called Maria by Callas. And he made a research, including into Maria's letters. And these letters are so full of sensibility and vulnerability that when he asked me to get into this project, I couldn't say no, even though I was scared because it was my first time on stage. But I had the feeling that through those letters, I could touch her soul. And what really moved me into this project is Maria Callas' duality between the diva, the divina, the donna's immense talent, and at the same time, a woman with a simple heart, the one who died of sadness, of a broken heart.
During the performance, will you show on a screen the visual representation of the letters behind you? And it turns the letter into like an artwork, like a visual artwork. So we're mixing a private document, your performance as an actress, and also the visual component. How is it important to show the letter behind you?
Because the letters are important because it's really what she written. And the most incredible emotion I had when I was in Greece, and I was at the Onassis Foundation, and I had in front of me this beautiful letter, it was there, of Maria Callas to Onassis, and I couldn't believe that this letter that I interpret at theater was there in front of me, and I could see the letter, and it was such an incredible moment for me. The same emotion I have when I wear her dress, because we had this beautiful dress from an atelier in Milan, and the first time I wear the dress, I couldn't believe it. And this moment is so important for me because it gave me the opportunity to get into her skin some way, and I have the feeling that she's there, you know. And this is really is so helpful for me, because when I'm on stage, the relation with the public is so different than cinema because it's so direct. There is something very artisanal, very real, sincere in the process of making a show. It's like if you share the same breath for 1 hour and a half with the public, and there is something very unique, unrepeatable.
Do you think you're performing the letters as if they were poetry? Because I was listening to you performing in past shows, and it felt to me you were like reading a piece of poetry. Do you think this letter can be considered as poems?
Yeah, absolutely, because she was an incredible performer. She wasn't just a singer. She was an incredible actress, because she did just one movie. There was Medea with Pasolini, and this film is unforgettable. It still today is beautiful. And this woman, she's still inspiring today, not just because she was one of the best soprano of all time, or because, of course, the recording of her voice and and the most known operas are still popular today, but also because she was a fighter. She was a woman that had the courage to follow her heart. And not many women have the possibility to live life with such strong emotion, because she sacrificed all her childhood and her youth for work. And then when she met Onassis, through him, she discovered her femininity and wanted to live it fully. So when people say that she had a tragic life, maybe we should say she led a brave life. And the greatest wound of her life wasn't Onassis. It was that she didn't have children, she didn't have a family, especially that she often spoke about her difficult relationship with her mother and her sister. So she's still here, I think. And that's why it's a beautiful coincidence that we'll be here in New York to perform this international tour, because she was born in New York in 1923, and the end of the tour is going to be in 2023 in January. So it's such a beautiful coincidence. And when we started this project, because it's a French project going around the world, we start at Marigny in Paris, the theater, and which is a beautiful theater. But we never expected that we could make this beautiful tour around the world, because and perform in 3 languages. Because we went to Italy, then we went to Greece, around the Atticus, which is a beautiful old theater in Athens. And then we went to Istanbul, London, Monte Carlo, Spain, so Portugal, and now here in New York.
You speak so well about Maria Callas. I mean, I want to do 2 things right now. I want to go and watch you on stage in New York, and I want to buy Maria Callas' works. So thank you so much for this beautiful performance. It was a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.